our planet faces massive economic, social, and environmental challenges.
Well, we certainly have some major challenges right now, both right here in South Africa and globally.
We have growing levels of unemployment.
There will be 9 billion people on this planet by 2050.
We are still depleting natural capital. We are still growing at the expense of socioeconomic conditions.
Climate change impacts almost all aspects of human life.
It isn't sustainable for our economy to continue in a way that there are people who feel that they have been left out.
The NBI is working to combat these challenges through working with our member community to implement the Sustainable Development Goals. The SDGs represent an unprecedented opportunity in eliminating extreme poverty and putting the world on a sustainable path.
The SDGs are very broad and very all-encompassing, but I think that they are a very useful framework for sustainable development.
It talks about addressing issues around poverty, it talks to issues around education, because a nation that is not educated can never be a prosperous nation.
We believe that the Sustainable Development Goals are a useful framework for alignment, for business, for society, and for government.
Through the SDGs, business has an important role in driving change, setting ambition, and providing critical innovation and implementation on scale.
I believe that we cannot just rely on governments to find solutions to social and sustainability development challenges.
Business does not operate in isolation. And when you look at sustainable development, it starts with business itself. How sustainable are we? And how we're making sure that we create opportunities.
So inclusiveness is going to be a very critical part of this thing.
Companies in South Africa have already begun the journey of implementing the SDGs.
The Sustainable Development Goals generally are not meant to be some sort of a la carte menu where you can pick and choose those that you like and those that you don't like. But certainly depending on what particular industry you are in, there are some that you can have much more influence in contributing towards.
Actually, we have 8 key focus areas that form a part of our broader Woolworths Good Business Journey program. They're ethical trade, sustainable farming, energy, water, waste, health and wellness, social development, and transformation.
We're looking specifically at water infrastructure in the public sector and then in dams and so on, because that has a huge societal positive impact.
The NBI is playing a pivotal role to catalyze stakeholders and drive collaboration.
So we see NBI as one of our key and critical partners in our journey in terms of climate change and also in pursuit of sustainable development goals.
The goals that we are trying to achieve are a common goal. They just become a great enabler for us to be able to achieve those as Exxaro.
The NBI is playing a pivotal role in the South African space in that it's providing the gap, or rather the missing link between business and government.
NBI can play a key role in being in the forefront of what's coming before we are even aware as business and as a country.
Join the NBI community as we use the SDGs to define a collective future that is environmentally, economically, and socially sustainable.